Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12th. Yes, this class 12th on which your whole future depend. The marks of class 12th matters for everyone. Okay, to score more marks in class 12th, we should concentrate on the previous year board question. This will give the idea of board questions to all of you and it make you perfect in doing all type of question. So let's start with the previous year board question. Today I will tell you which questions comes again and again in your board exam and I will solve that type of question. So let's do the question number first that comes in 2010, 11 and 12. And what is that question? If the function fx is given by fx, that is 3ax plus b, if x is greater than 1, 11 if x is equals to 0 and 5ax minus 2b if x less than 1 is continuous at x equals to 1, you have to find the value of a and b. The most important talk about this is that this question is from your NCERT book, okay, exercise 5.1. So I will do this question for all of you. The first question which comes 3 times in board exam from NCERT book. Okay, so let's do the question. Question says that it is continuous at x equals to 1. At x is equals to 1, left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of 1, because f is continuous. F is continuous at x equals to 1. That means these 3 terms are equal according to the definition. Okay, so I will write the values. Limit x approaches to 0, that is 1, not 0, that is 1. Negative fx is equals to limit x approaches to 1, positive fx is equals to f of 1. Now this is the time to take less than and greater than limits. Okay, so for less than we have 5ax and 5ax minus 2b, and for greater than limits we have 3ax plus b. I will take these two values and put in their places. We have limit x approaches to 1 negative. For less than I will take 5ax minus 2b. For the right hand limit we have 1 positive, that is 3ax plus b is equals to f of 1. At 1 we have 11 value. Okay, so this is the way. Now I will take the limit h approaches to 0. I have repeated again and again. This h is the little bit value in the neighborhood of x. Okay, for negative values we have to take 1 minus h. For positive value we have to take 1 plus h. Okay, so I will start with the fa. In place of x we have 1 minus h minus 2b. Or in place of x here, when we apply h approaches to 0, x will change into 1 plus h plus b is equals to 11. Okay, now put the value 0 in place of h. In place of h, it will equals to 2b is equals to 3a 1 plus 0 plus b is equals to 11. So we have 5a minus 2b is equals to 3a plus b is equals to 11. From the last term, we have two equation, linear equation in two variables. First is it will equal to 11. I will take the equations like this. 5a minus 2b, that will equals to 11, taking first and last. Taking second and last, that is 3a plus b is equals to 11. Okay, so we have both equation that will equals to 11. We need to multiply it by 2 so that both values will same and we can cancel one of the value, one of the variable a or b. Okay, so we have to variable or constant. You can say that it is a constant a and b, so you can cancel one of the constant and take the another one. This is the first equation, this is the second equation. 1 plus multiply two equations with 2, then you have to add in 1. So take 5a minus 2b equals to 11. When you multiply with the 2 to the full equation, you will get 6a plus 2b is equals to 22. When you add these two, this will cancel. 6 and 5, 11. A is equals to 33. A is equals to 33 by 11. After cancellation, you will get 3. Now it is the time to find the another value, another variables or constants value, that you have to put the values in 1 from 1 or 2 as your choice. When you take it as a 2, no need to multiply 2. Take it as same equation, which is a previous equation. 3a, a is equals to 3 plus b is equals to 11. 3 3s are 9 plus b is equals to 11, and 11 b is equals to 11 minus 9, 10, 11, that is 2. That means b is equals to 2. So we have two values, a is equals to 3 and b is equals to 2. So this is the simple way to solve the question. It is the luck of the students of 2010, 11 or 12 that the question is very easy. But now come to the another question of previous board questions. I will write the second one for all of you. That is a little bit changed than this question. Okay, so I will do that question for all of you. That also comes in 3 times in board exam. Okay, what is that question? I will do that question for all of you. Okay, so I will start. I will write the question. I have collected all the questions from your board exam, so it becomes easy for you to do from the one channel to see all the previous board questions. Okay, so let's do the second question. The second question also comes in 3 times in board exam. What is that question? Question is you have to first, that this question comes in, that is fx, that is defined as 1 minus cos 4x divided by x square if x is less than 0, and a if x is equals to 0, and the third one is root x divided by root 16 plus under root x minus 4 if x is equals to greater than 0. Determine the value of a. Determine the value of a. It is given to you to find the value. Determine the value of a if f is continuous. It is a short form of continuous. Okay, continuous at x is equals to 0. Okay, so we have to find, and this question comes in board exam 2010, 2012, 2013, and one of the important talk about is that it is from your NCERT exemplar problem. It is a question of your NCERT exemplar problem. 2 books are very important for your practice of board exam, that is NCERT and NCERT exemplar problem. So this question is also belongs to that books. So I will take, because f is continuous at x equals to 0, the f at x is equals to 0, f is continuous at x is equals to 0. Okay, 0 is given along with it. So I will take left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of 0, right, according to the definition. I will take limit x approaches to 0 negative fx is equals to limit x approaches to 0 positive fx is equals to f of 0, that is a. But the question takes these two terms, so I will take one by one and name it as equation number 1. I will solve one by one the left hand limit and right hand limit, then I will put the value in equation number 1. Okay, take the left hand limit. When you take left hand limit x approaches to 0 negative fx less than 0, I will take 1 minus cos 4x upon x square, right? So I will change 1 minus cos 4x, the formula of trigonometry. Therefore, this formula comes from your trigonometry in class 11th. You have to use this formula. Limit x approaches to 0 negative, it has 2x, okay, divided by x square. Now there is a result of your sandwich theorem that is come from limits and derivative in class 11th. If same terms are there, you have to take the value of limit is equals to 1. So I will change this x into 2x. Okay, like this is the way to take limit x approaches to 0 negative. I will take 2 sines 2x sine square 2x. I want 4x square. For dividing 4x, I will also multiply with 4 because it will not be divided alone. It should be multiplied with 4 also. Okay, that will equals to limit x approaches to 0 negative 2 sine 2x upon 2x whole square. So this comes with 4 2s are 8. I will write 8 here. Now apply the limits. Limit will equals to 8 into 1, that is 8. So this is your left hand side. Now I will do the right hand side. What is the right hand side? Right hand limit. That is right hand, not right hand side. It is the right hand limit. Limit x approaches to 0 positive. This right hand side, because it belongs to 0 positive, you have to take this value. This small under root of x divided by under root of 16 plus root x. That root x plus minus 4. Now what is the first step? To eliminate irrational number from the denominator, you have to eliminate this irrational number from the denominator. So what can you do? You have to rationalize like that, which the step which you have done in class 9. Okay, so rationalize 16 plus root x plus 4 divided by root 16 plus root x plus 4. Okay, so this is the rationalization. Now do the next step by, I will rub from this side. Okay, I will rub from this side so that I will solve the question. Okay, the equation number 1. You all know what is the equation number 1, that is left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of 0. Okay, I will put, at last I will put the values in that equation. Okay, so let's start with the next step. The next step is limit x approaches to 0 positive. This is multiplied with this root x. Inside we have 16 plus root x plus 4 upon a minus b a plus b, that is 16 plus root x whole square minus 4 whole square. Okay, a minus b a plus b, a square minus b square. Square and root will cancel. I will get limit x approaches to 0 positive. I will have the value, that is root x 16 plus root x plus 4, and in the denominator 16 plus root x minus 4 4s are 16. This and this will cancel. Now the limit x approaches to 0 positive, x under root 16 plus root x plus 4 divided by root x. This root x and this root x will cancel. When you put 0 in place of x, you will get root 16 plus 0 plus 4. Root 16 means 4 plus 4, that will equals to 8. Now both values are same. Left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of 1. So I will put the values in the first equation. The first equation is, what is the first equation? The first equation is f of left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of 1. Okay, I will take that first limit. What is that limit? Limit is left hand limit, that is the value limit x approaches to 0 negative fx is equals to limit x approaches to 0 positive fx is equals to f of 0. So this value is equals to 8 and this value is also is equals to 8, and f of 0 is equals to a. Ultimately we have a, that is equals to 8. So this is the way to solve the question. If the question is lengthy, you have to take first of all left hand limit, then you have to solve right hand limit. At last you have to equate to get the value of the desired numbers, that is A, B, C, which you want to find. Okay, now come to the next question. What is the next question? That is very easy, also important. Okay, I will do that question. That is very easy, but the steps are different than these two questions. So I will solve that question for you. That is comes in 2016. Okay, so I will do that question. That is little bit lengthy. Okay, I will do the difficult question for all of you. The question is, find the value of P and Q. That is, find the value of P and Q. Find the value of P and Q. Okay. Here the values are P and Q. If fx is, for which if fx is continuous at x is equals to pi by 2. Okay, pi by 2, for which and fx is given by fx is equals to, you can take the 1 minus sine cube x upon 3 cos square x. Okay, if x is less than pi by 2. P, if x is equals to pi by 2, and the third value, that is Q, 1 minus sine x divided by pi minus 2x whole square. Pi minus 2x whole square. So you have to find the value of x and y. This is of 2016 question. Okay, if x is equals to greater than pi by 2. So we have three limits for this question. One is for equal to, one is for left hand limit, one is for right hand limit. So this question is lengthy, so I will take one by one the left hand limit and right hand limit. So I will solve one by one. Take the left hand limit. When you take the left hand limit x approaches to pi by 2 negative fx, that is 1 minus sine cube x upon 3 cos square x, right? Now I will use h. Limit h approaches to 0. When h approaches to 0, x will change into pi by 2 minus h. Sine pi by 2 minus h whole cube, right? Divided by 3 cos pi by 2 minus h whole square. Okay, now the next step, that is limit h approaches to 0, 1 minus sine 90 minus x, that is cos cube h, divided by 3 sine cos 90 minus x, that is sine square h. Okay, now there is one formula of a cube minus b cube. I will apply that formula, that is limit h approaches to 0, a minus b, a cube minus b cube, a minus b into 1 plus a square plus b square plus ab, that is cos h, right? In the division we have 3 sine square h, 3 sine square h. Okay, now we have again this formula 1 minus cos h. So I will change limit h approaches to 0. This will 2 sine square h by 2. I will change the formula in the form of sine. 1 plus cos square h plus cos h, right? Divided by 3 sine square h. Okay. Now, how you can solve? I will concentrate on the limits when the same numbers h upon h square is there, it become 1. So I will multiply and divide with the same number h square. Limit h approaches to 0, 2 sine square h by 2. I will divide with h square. Okay, here we are also 1 upon 3 sine square h upon h square. Now it is separate as 1 plus cos square h plus cos h. Okay. Now what can I do? I want 2, that means 4, and I will multiply with 4. This is divide and multiply. Same numbers are there. When I want 2 square, that means 4 divide and multiply with 4. Okay, what is the next step? In the next step you have to solve it by using, how you can solve? The very easy step is, next is very easy step. What is the next step? That means 2 upon, take the limit first of all. Limit h approaches to 0, 2 by 4. I will take it as sine h by 2 upon h by sine h by, okay, h by 2, not h by 2 whole square. Okay, in the next step, I will take 1 upon 3 sine h upon h whole square. And in the numerator, I will write 1 plus cos square h plus cos h. Now I will apply the limit. 2 2s are 4, that is 3 2s are 6, 1 by 6. I will apply the limits 1. It comes 1 and it is 1 plus cos 0 whole square plus cos 0 upon, that is 1, because 3 2s are 6, already 3 is multiplied with this. We will have, this is in the product sign, not in the addition, but product and product is there. 1 by 6 into cos 0 have value 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is 3 by 6. After cancellation we get 1 by 2. Right? Now come to the second right hand limits. So how you can solve the right hand limit? The right hand limits, when I solve the right hand limit, I will take this value. Okay, so how I will take this value? The solution of this value is very simple. I will take the limit pi by 2 approaches to h positive. Okay, I will start the right hand limit from here. Right hand limit x approaches to pi by 2 plus greater than value q, that is pi minus sin x upon, that is pi minus 2x whole square, right? For right hand limit, I will take limit h approaches to 0. In that case, you have to take pi by 2 plus h, q 1 minus sine pi by 2 plus h, close and close, divided by pi minus 2. In place of x, we will have pi by 2 plus h and whole square. Okay, now what is the next step? Limit h approaches to 0. This q as it is and this 90, 1 minus 90 plus theta, that is sine is in its own quadrants. That means it will equals to cos h divided by pi minus, when you multiply it, it was minus 2h whole square. This and this will cancel. Okay, what is the next step? You have to change the formula. What is that formula? 2 sine square h by 2 upon 2 to the 4 h square. Okay, and in the next step, because left hand limit comes 1 by 2, I will learn about the left hand limits that comes at 1 by 2. Okay, what is the next step? That is very simple. You have to take the value as h by 2. How? This is limit h approaches to 0, 0 q, 2 2s are, that is q by 2. q by 2, and inside the bracket we have sine square h by 2. We want h square divided by 4 into 4. Okay, this is divide by 4 into 4. So वो next step is limit h approaches to 0, q upon 4 2s are 8, sine square I will take h by 2 upon h by 2. Okay, whole square. The value is, when you apply the limit, that will equals to q by 8. Okay, now the both limits are solved here. At the last we have to equate the left hand limit, right hand limit equals to f of pi by 2. So I will take the values. How we can take? I will equate these three values. The left hand limit comes 1 by 2, as you all know. Okay, I have brought that left hand limit. What is the value of? Because we have to write the reason. Okay, because f is continuous at x is equals to pi by 2. Okay, this implies left hand limit equals to right hand limit equals to f of pi by 2. Okay, left hand limit equals to 1 by 2, right hand limit equals to q by 8, and the f of pi by 2, that is p. That means by taking these two, first of all p is equals to half, taking first and last. Okay, when you take half is equals to q by 8, that means q taking 8 on the numerator, you get 4, that means q is equals to 4. So these are the two values which we get by equating the left hand limit and right hand limit. One tip for this is you have to only concentrate only the simplification of that functions. First of all simplify, then put the values. You can easily solve all the question. Okay, thank you.